Hey Taurus, welcome to your weekly forecast for the 13th through the 19th of April. We're going to see what's happening the week ahead with this lovely deck here, and then we're going to pull an oracle message for you guys from this deck here. So without further ado, my darlings, we're going to jump right on in. I do apologize, I'm super late getting this video up, but we're going to do a different format this week simply because the days are melting together for a lot of people right now. That whole Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday thing doesn't apply to a lot of people right now. So we're just going to see what you all need to know. Like, what is the message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising this week? If you guys like this format, let me know and I might keep it. I might just start doing the videos in this format instead of doing it the old way. So let's see what's happening for you guys. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So your first card here, my darlings, is we have the Chariot, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer because sometimes it can indicate a person that you're dealing with by that astrology or zodiac sign. But it would be more of a serious connection or a significant relationship. It wouldn't just be something in passing. So if you guys have something going on with a Cancer, or if you have a person from the past and you've been kind of sensing them or feeling them and they're Cancer, they might be popping up this week. You might be hearing from this person. But overall, you know, this card is a major arcana card. So you guys will have heard me say, those of you that watch my videos, that when the major arcana cards come up, this is a significant energy. This is like a crossroads kind of situation, life lesson, something we came here to learn, something we came here to master. It's a significant energy, and it's not something that's going to last a few days. So even though it's coming up in your message for this week, this is going to be something that's with you for a while. An energy, a change, a shift. And the Chariot card has to do with movement. Okay, so Taurus, if you have been feeling stuck for a really long time, this card is a pretty good indication that things are going to begin moving forward. Now, it is a card that can also indicate that your focus is key here to your success. And you might have been waiting for, like, you know, your angels to come in or intervene, or you've been like, I'm waiting for the universe to show me what to do. I'm waiting for my angels and guides to show me what direction to go in. And if you've been feeling in that way, like things are kind of on pause and you're waiting, this card is saying your angels are kind of gathered around you right now, Taurus, and they're just like staring at you. Like they just have their chin on their hand and they're just looking at you like just waiting, just waiting. They're waiting for you to give them the green light by making a decision. Okay, this is a card that always makes me think of the Ralph Waldo Emerson quote. When Ralph Waldo Emerson said, once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. So you're like, okay, angels and guides, help me. And they're like, okay, yeah, we're here. Okay, what do you want to do? Because they have to honor your free will. They have to honor your free will. So I feel like this card is saying, Taurus, a lot of you maybe this week are finally making a very significant decision. You're deciding what direction you want to go in. And it's like as soon as you've made the decision and you're sure of it, you're going to feel that the help is coming in. You're going to feel like things are beginning to move along. Things are beginning to happen for you. Okay, moving very, very quickly. Very fast moving energy here. Your next card here, my darlings, is the King of Swords. Sure enough, that is a wonderful confirmation because King of Swords has to do with taking action, acting out your strategy. You know, having a strategy, having a plan, and beginning to take steps, beginning to enforce, you know, that plan, that action plan. Now, the King of Swords has a lot of layers to it, so we need to be aware of this as well. Some of you are preparing some kind of agreement where there's negotiating that's happening here, okay? And so when King of Swords comes up, it says the negotiation could absolutely go in your favor, Taurus, but you're going to have to present it in a way where you're focusing on the win-win. You're not focusing on the divisions. You're focusing on what you guys both want, right? And you're finding a way to make that happen, finding the win-win, finding the common ground. And then from there, you're going to have a little bit more persuasion when it comes around to maybe, getting the things that you want, because you're going to be able to explain to them, here's how it's going to benefit you. Here's how it's good for you. There's also an aspect with King of Swords that can happen where there's something happening with lawyers or attorneys. So you may be consulting an attorney or a lawyer. You may be getting some kind of permits or some kind of legal agreements in place. But very much, I just heard division of assets. So that could also be, I don't know, maybe if you've been dealing something with a partnership with somebody, this might be the week that you guys are really kind of getting down to like making it official, putting down in writing, setting in stone what ownership is, what percentages are, how the profits are going to be distributed. There could be something along those lines for some of you as well. King of Swords can indicate an air sign person, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. There's that aspect as well. But I feel that this is about making steps, making some kind of an agreement, and moving forward with that agreement. Okay? Making it happen. See, fast moving energy. I said if you guys felt stuck, this is the week that things are going to get moving, and the wheel card really kind of confirms that for us, because the wheel is positive motion. It's also the number 10, and so number 10 also indicates that something has come to completion, that something is accomplished. So again, some action plan, something you've been wanting to have happen, this is happening. This is coming into completion. Those of you that are really focused on business this week, I feel like the cards are saying that, despite what might be going on in the world right now, this may be a good week for you financially, Taurus. This may be a good week for you financially. And I feel like the wheel card is coming up to say, look, darlings, don't let it, burn a hole in your pocket. Don't spend it all in one place, because there may be a slow period coming, right? But the wheel card tells us, if you're wise, if you're cautious, if you're responsible with what's coming in, when you're in that period of feast, like where it's just really pouring in, then when things are slow and when things are dry, it's not going to be as scary for you. You're going to be okay, because you have enough in the reserve, right? You have enough in the reserve, and you don't have to be as worried. So I feel like Spirit's letting you know, some of you might have some really good news coming to you financially this week, and you might be like, oh, awesome. I've broken the block, and my flow is all open, and everything's good now, and I don't have to worry. I'm kind of immune to what's going on, and you're just feeling really good in this way. And Spirit's saying, look, you're on the right track. You're going to accomplish some really great things, but don't get too ahead of yourself. Like, keep in that responsibility. Store some away for that rainy day, because it will be here, because that's the way it is, right? It's just nature. Things have ebbs and flows. Things have fast cycles and slow cycles. We can't avoid that. But if you're responsible, when you have everything coming in, you're not going to be scared when things are slow. You're going to be okay until they pick up again. Okay, so just a little bit of a caution for you there, Taurus. And next here, we've got the Four of Swords. I told you guys that I felt this energy here where there might be a slow period. And I feel like what is happening is this is like the chaos before the slow period, because Four of Swords is a card that a lot of the times will come up in a reading that gives me the sense or the feeling that somebody is emotionally and mentally exhausted. You're really, really tired, and you maybe feel like you've kind of like been through the ringer, and you're needing a break. You're wanting to get away for a little bit. So some of you are going to have some good news coming in financially, and you might be very busy as a result. It might be go, 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 go. And you're starting to wish that you could get away for a little bit. You're starting to wish that you can get a little bit of a break. And Four of Swords, I feel, is coming up not just to indicate that you're going to feel this way, but that the break is coming, right? That there's going to be a period of time, whether you decide and you say, you know what, I'm closing down my calendar for a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'm going to take some downtime, or business slows down, or your boss might, temporarily for a couple of weeks cut back on hours or something. It's being provided to you because you need the rest. You need the rest. And this is a good time for you to make your spiritual connection, be in your meditation, be in your stress relief, be in your prayer. And then you get back to busy times again. So take advantage of the slow time. You're going to need it. Okay, don't see it as like oh, I'm blocked, or oh, I want things to be busy. We can't be busy all the time, Taurus. We can't. You're going to enter a very busy cycle. Then it's going to slow down. This is the time for you to rest. This is the time for you to recover. This is the time for you to make a personal connection, and then it'll get busy again, right? And like I said, as this money comes in, just be wise with it. And then that way, when you're having the slow time, the rest time, finding yourself again, you won't be stressed about money during that time. So let's go ahead and check out your spirit message for the week. I also encourage you guys to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos, because some weeks they may resonate with you more. They might bring a little extra information. If you're not sure how all that works, I'll talk about it at the end. So we have prosperity here, my darlings. Wow, we talked about money coming in. Is that a nice confirmation or what, Taurus? That's a very nice confirmation to have come up. So it says prosperity, a gift of money is on its way. Hey, Taurus, your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. Well, I just got chills. I don't know about you, Taurus, but I just got chills. This card basically just said in a nutshell what the message was coming in through the other cards. So Spirit is saying, Taurus, some of you still didn't catch it. Some of you still didn't hear what we're saying in this reading. So we're wrapping it up in a little nutshell. We're putting a bow on it, and we're presenting it to you in this one card right here. Your financial situation is improving. Okay. Yes, this is an increased sense of income. Yes, this is like a forever positive change in your finances. But even then, my dears, all things have cycles. They have busy cycles and slow cycles. So even though this is a permanent positive change for you, there's going to be some slow cycles. So you have to be responsible with this income. You have to manage your finances with appreciation and with love, and know that you are in a very happy, positive financial shift here. Okay, you're coming into a time of prosperity. And it says your gift of money is on the way. So it could also be where you're receiving some kind of funding or investing, or somebody might be investing. It could just be a gift from the universe, where it's like, here it is, here it's coming in. You might be coming into money unexpectedly that you're going to be able to do a lot of positive things with, right? But, as tempting as it might be to blow through it, try to stay focused and ask your angels and guides to help you. Pray over your money. Take your, if you don't have cash on you, take your debit card, take your credit cards, whatever, and just hold them in your hands and say a prayer and ask that it be blessed. Ask that it be blessed, and ask that your angels and guides help you make the right decisions with it. Help me to use this money wisely. Help me to multiply this. Help me to make it expand and to become more. Show me what to do with it. Very positive financial shift for you guys here. Again, I would encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign, because some weeks it might resonate more than others, or it might bring a little extra information that can be helpful for you. A lot of you have been asking me what that means, or like what it means when you have this moon sign, or what is the moon sign, what is the rising sign. Like, people have been sending me their birth charts to analyze, and I don't want to give you guys the wrong information, because I'm an intuitive reader, guys. I read intuitively with my intuition, and I'm clairaudient. I will hear words, but I'm not an astrologer. And I don't want to give you guys false information. I don't want to give misinformation accidentally. I did have an astrologer reach out to me that I was very impressed by them, and they've got a really cool website with free articles. You can go there, you can check it out. It's linked in the description, and you can understand more about what that means, what the different kind of placements mean. If you want to get your birth chart analyzed, they've been really cool, and they've offered to sponsor my channel. by offering you guys 30% off if you want to get a love and relationship compatibility, or get your birth chart analyzed, or get a forecast for yourself based on your astrology for the year. And they will give you a 30% off as many times as you want, as many reports as you want, and their prices are already very reasonable. So I think it's a pretty great deal. I was really impressed by them. Go check out the free articles. You don't have to spend money there if you don't want to. But if you do purchase something, you are supporting my channel and you are getting a discount. So that's pretty cool as well. If you want a private reading with me, which is a card reading, not an astrology reading. If you want a private card reading from me, go ahead and schedule on the Calendly link. I've got free love videos, love and romance for April. I've got channeled angel messages for April. Those are more free videos on YouTube. They're linked in the description. And don't forget, every single day I do a card of the day for you guys. And I do a little pick a card game on Instagram and Facebook, Amethyst Angellight. So if you guys aren't already on there, get in on that as well. You get the daily messages. I thank you guys so much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I'm wishing you a wonderful week, my dears. Take care, Taurus.